So I wanted to just go over quick daily overviews of some of these charts here, so we can talk about these. The Dow, again, the Dow here we're down about 50 points this morning, and you can see we talked in the chat room on Friday that looked like we were bumping right up to the resistance here. Not only this, but you also have your key retrace lines are starting to be hit. The moving averages are starting to touch, and this is the end of the month, and everybody's away. I don't expect a lot to happen this week after that big price move we had last week with very light volume. Again, volume is very important regardless of what the fundamentalists want to believe, but I again think we could be stuck in this range 13,250 to 13,700 that we talked about last week. We're only at 13,325. We've had a big bounce off the bottom. For all intent and purpose, we're up 800 points from that 12,517 we hit. So on the Dow Cash, so we are up 800 points from there, which is it's a solid 5%. That's a big bounce, and it's very mirrored equals this move here pretty much. This move was about three to five. This move is a little bit bigger with that candle here, but and again we saw some support right in there, which was an old high set in March. So that was a likely spot for us to bounce. But are we going to go higher here? Who knows? You've got to wait for it all to play out. Transportation index is down 20 today also, which is in line with the Dow. That's about 0.4%. The oil index is down 1%. Oil is trading at 70.40 here this morning. The composite is down 0.4%. The Dow Jones Housing Index is down 2%, trading at 425 after another number today on existing homes showed inventories piling up. You've got the S&P trading down 0.6%, down $9, 1470 on the cash. Again, that number is looking pretty weak. And you've got the Nasdaq 100 index down 0.5%, and the Russell is down almost 1% here at 791 on the cash, 792 on the Rusties, and that's about it. I expect this week to be very slow. Traders typically take this time to rejuvenate and get back to life, and I expect that really to play out. I will be taking off Thursday and Friday of this week, and enjoying the last few moments of summer with the kids while they're out of school and before all of our practices kick in. So this will be a good time for you to kind of step back and do some research possibly. But this market is looking, again, I wanted to show some retrace lines here on the Russell. You can see the Russell from the June high to now. We got back to about the 50 line there at 795, and it's still looking fairly weak. The S&P is again the same thing we saw earlier. So let's see where this market goes. But I'm not expecting big fireworks. The S&P and the cash index again got to the 50 line here right at 1474. Got a little bit above it. The 61 line wasn't hit. The Dow also wasn't hit, and we're just kind of in this no man's land right now. Are we going to go higher? Are we going to go lower? Plus, you have the end of the month, summer thin trading. So I don't want to put on any big bets. I'd like to start buying some puts on this market right now, but I may wait until the middle part of the week, whether we go higher or lower, just to see where we resolve. Crocs is up today. They announced that they're coming out with a new clothing line at the Magic fashion show in Vegas this week. Crocs, I guess, are coming out with new underwear and T-shirts that have plastic holes all punched in them. I can't wait to try on those. Those should be really refreshing and quite comfortable when you're wearing those around town. So just like their shoes, they're hideous, they're ugly, but I guess people are going to love to wear the Crocs shoes. Nonetheless, Crocs hit a new high this morning. It's not holding so far. The stock has come off now about $1.50. It's trading just under 60, but it did hit a new high this morning on Crocs when they announced that they're announcing a new clothing line. Can't wait to see what that looks like. 10 years at 4.592, AD is at minus 2,500, and we're just kind of ticking along here. We haven't really moved from the first half hour. We gapped down, and we're pretty much in the same spot we were across the board on all the futures. The SPOOs are just slightly down from their opening low, 1475. The Nasdaq's sitting right on it, 1958. That was its opening half-hour low, and the Russell half-hour low is 794. It's sitting at 792. And the Dow 13,360 was the half-hour low. We're at 13,358. So guys, we flatlined already here. It's 1 hour and 15 minutes into the day, and I think you've got to just take it easy today, this week, and know that trading will be slow, and opportunities will come when they come, and you can't force them during these slow times and slow weeks in the market.